Part 1. The Enigma of Aethora. In the quiet hum of the deep space freighter, Vanguard's Hope, Captain Aria Thorne watched the swirling nebulae outside the viewport with a mix of awe and apprehension. A seasoned explorer, Aria had charted dozens of star systems, but the Aethora sector was different, a place of both renown and mystery, with legends of shifting planets and vanishing stars. The freighter was en route to Aethora Prime to deliver much-needed supplies to the research outpost, studying the peculiarities of local celestial phenomena. As the shimmering lights danced across the ship's hull, Aria couldn't shake the feeling that this mission would be unlike any other. Her crew, a ragtag band of specialists, were gathered in the mess hall, each lost in their own preparations. There was Jax, the enigmatic engineer with a knack for coaxing life out of failing technology. Leela, the ship's navigator, whose uncanny sense of direction bordered on the supernatural. And Kale, the stoic security officer with a mysterious past. Approaching Aethora Prime, Leela's voice crackled over the comm system, bringing everyone to attention. Aria cast one last glance at the nebula before heading to the bridge. The descent onto the planet was smooth, but as the Vanguard's Hope touched down, an unexpected force rocked the ship violently. The power flickered, and the instrumentation went haywire. Jax cursed under his breath as he rushed to the engine room, trying to stabilize the systems. Once on the ground, Aria and Kale stepped out to assess the situation. The air was laden with a strange buzzing, and the landscape was unlike anything they had seen before, an iridescent desert with crystalline formations jutting towards the sky like frozen waves. Nearby, the research outpost loomed silent, its communication arrays eerily still. Aria tried hailing them again, but only static answered her call. "We need to check it out," Aria decided, motioning for Kale to follow. As they approached the outpost, a sense of unease grew. The doors were ajar, and the interior was deserted. Equipment lay scattered, as if abandoned in haste. In the central lab, Aria discovered the station's logs. Fragmented messages hinted at something ominous, unexplained fluctuations in energy readings, and the sudden appearance of ghost signals echoing from deep space. "Something scared them off," Kale muttered, his hand unconsciously resting on his sidearm. Suddenly, a flicker caught Aria's eye, a holographic projection, half obscured by interference. It was Dr. Alara Voss, the lead scientist of the outpost, her voice strained and urgent. "Unprecedented gravitational shifts, anomaly not natural, avoid the labyrinth at all costs." The message cut out abruptly, leaving only silence. Aria exchanged a grim look with Kale. They needed answers, and they needed them fast. Back at the ship, Jax had managed to stabilize the power for the moment, but the systems were still unpredictable. Leela was already plotting a course to the coordinates referenced in Dr. Voss's message, a place ominously labeled the Labyrinth. As the Vanguard's Hope lifted off, the crystalline desert shimmered ominously beneath them, the landscape shifting subtly, as if the planet itself was alive and responding to their presence. Their journey took them across vast expanses of alien terrain, where the laws of physics seemed mutable. Streams of luminescent plasma arced across the sky, and the ground rippled like water beneath them. Upon reaching the coordinates, they found themselves hovering above a colossal structure, a maze of interconnected corridors and chambers carved deep into the planet's surface. The labyrinth pulsed with an internal light, its design a complex lattice of unknown purpose. As they prepared to enter the labyrinth, Kale's scanners picked up a lifeform signature, a faint reading, but unmistakably human. It was somewhere deep within the maze. "Let's gear up," Aria ordered, her voice steady. "We have to find out what's inside and rescue anyone who might still be alive." The crew donned their environment suits and descended into the labyrinth's entrance. The air shimmered with an eerie phosphorescence, and the walls hummed with power. The labyrinth was a tangle of twisting passageways, each turn more disorienting than the last. Strange energies warped their readings, and their compasses spun wildly. Despite the technological challenges, Leela guided them with an intuitive sense that seemed more like a gift than skill. As they delved deeper, they encountered bizarre phenomena. Echoes of sound that shouldn't exist, illusions that flickered at the edge of vision, and gravity that shifted unexpectedly beneath their feet. In one chamber, they stumbled upon an ancient alien console. Jax's eyes lit up with curiosity as he began probing its intricate mechanisms, hoping to unlock its secrets. "Careful, Jax," Aria warned, scanning the room. "We don't know what this is capable of." "Just a second." "There," Jax replied, as the console flickered to life, revealing a 3D map of the labyrinth. At its center was a pulsing beacon, the source of the anomaly, and like ye the location of the life-form signature they had detected. Without warning, the map shifted, and the walls began to tremble. It was as if the labyrinth was responding to their presence, reshaping itself in real time. "We need to move," Kale urged, his instincts on high alert. As they navigated the shifting corridors, the stakes became clear. The labyrinth was an ancient construct, possibly a defense system or a prison, and it was waking up. Just when hope seemed lost, they reached a vast chamber at the labyrinth's heart. There, in a containment field, was Dr. Alara Voss, alive but unconscious. Surrounding her were panels etched with alien glyphs, glowing with the same energy that pervaded the labyrinth. Aria approached cautiously, examining the panels. Each touch of the glyphs sent ripples through the air, resonating with the energy in the room. "She's alive," Kale confirmed, though he remained wary of the technology keeping her in stasis. As Aria worked to deactivate the field, she noticed a pattern in the glyphs, a sequence that mimicked the shifting star mat above the labyrinth. Suddenly, it clicked. The labyrinth was a gate, not a trap, designed to unlock an ancient star path. With deft hands, Aria completed the sequence, and the field dissipated. Dr. Voss collapsed into Kale's waiting arms, her eyes fluttering open with confusion and relief. But as the labyrinth began to crumble around them, Aria realized the truth. The gate was not merely opening the star path. It was summoning something from beyond, a presence that had been waiting across the eons. "Hurry!" Aria shouted. As the crew raced back through the collapsing ruins, the ancient energy collapsing into chaos around them. With mere moments to spare, they reached the surface and the safety of their ship. As the Vanguard's hope soared away, the labyrinth imploded, its secrets swallowed by the planet's restless sands. In the aftermath, Dr. Voss explained what she knew. An ancient civilization had encoded the labyrinth as a means of contacting the vast, intelligent entity that had once roamed their galaxy. But the entity's return heralded not just discovery, but potential destruction. Together, the crew pondered their next move. The entity would soon emerge on the other side of the galaxy, and its intentions were unknown. For Aria and her crew, the mission was far from over. They had unlocked a door that could never be closed. And as the stars flickered in the void beyond, they knew their journey into the unknown had just begun. Part 2, The Starlit Veil. The Vanguard's hope glided through the void, its hull reflecting the starlit tapestry of space. The journey back to the outpost took longer than anticipated, the ship's systems still recalibrating from the labyrinth's electromagnetic assault. Dr. Alara Voss rested in the medbay, slowly regaining her strength under the watchful eye of Aria and her crew. "How are you feeling?" Aria asked, her voice gentle but edged with urgency. Dr. Voss managed a faint smile, confused but grateful. "I owe you all my life." Jax, sitting nearby, fiddled with a holographic interface. "What did you mean by the star path? Why would an ancient civilization create something so dangerous?" Dr. Voss sat up, her eyes serious. The labyrinth was a communication device, a method to reach out beyond our understanding. The entity it contacted, it's called the Solarian Echo, a being of immense power and knowledge. Kale, who had been standing silently at the back, leaned forward. And it's coming here? Dr. Voss nodded. The Echo is drawn to our galaxy, but its intentions are unclear. It could bring enlightenment or destruction. Aria felt a chill run down her spine. The stakes had never been higher. We need to warn the Council of Planets. If the Echo poses a threat, they need to prepare. As the ship approached the Aethora outpost, they received an unexpected transmission from the Council, requesting an immediate audience. The urgency in the message suggested that the Council was already aware of the impending arrival. Looks like they've caught wind of the situation, Leela remarked, her fingers dancing over the navigation controls. The freighter docked at the outpost, and the crew was met by a holographic projection of Counselor Theros, a stern-faced leader known for his cautious yet decisive nature. Captain Thorne, we have much to discuss, he began, his holographic gaze meeting hers. The anomaly you've encountered has been detected by several other systems. It's causing ripples throughout the galaxy. Aria explained their findings, detailing the labyrinth and the Solarian Echo's potential arrival. Counselor Theros listened intently, absorbing the implications with a grave expression. We cannot afford panic, he said finally. However, preparations must be made. The Council will convene an emergency summit to determine our course of action. As the transmission ended, Aria turned to her crew. Looks like we're attending a summit. Jax grinned wryly. Never thought we'd be rubbing elbows with the galaxy's elite. The journey to the Council starbase was swift, the freighter cutting through space with renewed purpose. As they arrived, Aria couldn't help but admire the vast station, a shimmering citadel orbiting a gas giant. Its architecture a testament to unity and collaboration among countless species. The summit hall was a magnificent space, with representatives from numerous star systems present, an array of beings of various shapes and sizes. Their voices a cacophony of languages and dialects. Counselor Theros presided over the assembly, calling for order as the discussions began. Aria stood ready to present their evidence, aware of the weight her words carried. As she spoke, describing the labyrinth and the potential threat of the Solarian Echo, the room fell into a contemplative silence. The stakes were undeniable, the fate of their galaxy hanging in the balance. We must take this seriously, Aria concluded. The Echo's arrival could change everything. A heated debate ensued, with opinions divided on how to proceed. Some called for immediate military readiness, while others advocated for diplomacy and understanding. Amidst the deliberations, a surprising voice emerged from the crowd, a delegate from the mysterious Zyran Collective, a race known for their neutrality and vast knowledge. The Solarian Echo is not a new phenomenon, the Zyran representative stated, their voice resonant and calm. Our archives speak of its presence in cycles past. It seeks knowledge, and in return, it shares fragments of a cosmic truth. The revelation was met with murmurs of intrigue and disbelief. Could the Echo be a harbinger of knowledge rather than destruction? The idea was both hopeful and terrifying in its implications. Counselor Theros, ever pragmatic, proposed a dual approach. We will prepare defenses, but we shall also extend an invitation to communicate. If there is wisdom to be gained, we must pursue it. The decision was reached, and the summit adjourned. As the delegates dispersed, Aria found herself deep in thought. The Echo was an enigma, one that demanded careful navigation through uncertainty and fear. Returning to the ship, Aria and her crew prepared for the next phase of their journey. They would accompany a diplomatic envoy, tasked with establishing contact with the Echo as it neared their galaxy. As they departed the starbase, the crew pondered the path ahead. The stars shifted around them, and the weight of the unknown pressed heavily upon their shoulders. 3 days later, the Vanguard's Hope rendezvoused with the envoy's ship, a sleek vessel equipped with advanced communication systems designed for interstellar diplomacy. Captain Thorne greeted Ambassador Rhine, a seasoned diplomat with a calm demeanor. "Your presence is most welcome." Aria nodded, feeling the gravity of their mission. "We're ready to assist in any way we can." As the ships traveled together, they approached the Solarian Echo's projected trajectory, a region of space known for its vibrant nebulae and unpredictable gravitational anomalies. The Echo's arrival was heralded by a cascade of energy waves, rippling across the cosmos like the bow wake of an approaching titan. The ships shuddered as barriers were strained, but the systems held. From their vantage point, the crew watched as the Echo emerged, a vast, ethereal presence, its form ever-shifting like liquid light. It was neither ship nor being, but something altogether different, a cosmic force that defied comprehension. Ambassador Rhine initiated contact, broadcasting a message of peace and inquiry. Their words were met with a response, a series of melodic tones that resonated through the ships, a language both alien and achingly familiar. "Translate those patterns, Jats," Aria instructed, her heart racing with anticipation. As the tones were analyzed, a picture emerged, a tapestry of information conveyed through harmonics and frequencies. The Echo spoke in concepts and emotions, revealing glimpses of experiences beyond mortal. Part 3. Encounters with the Echo. The Vanguard's Hope and the envoy's ship drifted amidst the cosmic wonder that was the Solarian Echo. Its presence resonated with a symphony of lights and sounds, an ethereal dance that seemed to pulsate with the heartbeat of the universe itself. As Jax worked to decipher the Echo's message further, the rest of the crew observed in awe. Each waveform, each fluctuation of light, seemed to tell a story of eons past, a history etched in the very fabric of space-time. The Echo's communication was a riddle wrapped in melody and light, yet every pulse conveyed a profound sense of timelessness and unity, as if beckoning all who witnessed it to transcend the boundaries of their understanding. In the midst of this cosmic ballet, Ambassador Rhine continued to transmit messages, offering words of friendship and inquiry. The response came in waves, an intricate dance of harmonics that suggested curiosity and recognition. Aria watched intently, feeling the weight of the moment. They stood at the brink of a profound encounter, one that could redefine their understanding of existence. But the question lingered. What did the Echo seek from them? As the hours passed, the Echo's response grew more coherent. Jax's translations revealed fragments of meaning, concepts like exchange, memory, and evolution. It was as if the Echo offered a partnership, a merging of knowledge and experience. Amidst this cosmic dialogue, the ship's systems began to detect another presence. Emerging from the depths of space, a fleet of sleek, angular vessels approached, their hulls shimmering with the colors of a distant sun. Aria's heart quickened at the sight. These were the vessels of the Volari Consortium, known for their advanced technology and aggressive expansionist policies. The Volari were not known for diplomacy, and their arrival could complicate matters significantly. "Prepare for contact," Aria ordered, her voice calm yet firm. The crew moved quickly, readying defensive measures while holding on to hope for a peaceful resolution. The lead Volari ship,
a massive craft bristling with weaponry, hailed them. The face of a Volari commander filled the view screen, a tall, imposing figure with eyes that glittered like polished onyx.
"This is Commander Zarek of the Volari Consortium,"
the figure declared, his voice a resonant baritone. "We demand the surrender of the Echo to Volari custody. It is a matter of security for the Consortium." Aria felt a flicker of anger at the command, but she kept her voice steady. "The Echo is a sentient entity. We intend to communicate and learn, not to conquer or imprison."
Commander Zarek's gaze was unwavering. "Our sensors detect a vast reservoir of energy within the Echo.
Such power cannot be left unchecked." Before Aria could respond, Ambassador Rhine stepped forward, his demeanor diplomatic but unyielding. "The Echo is an opportunity for all, Commander Zarek. We urge collaboration, not conflict." The Volari ships maintained their position, their intentions unclear. As the tension mounted, the Echo itself responded, not with hostility, but with a ripple of light and sound that swept through the ships, a gesture of peace and connection. In that moment, something shifted. The Volari vessels hesitated, their systems momentarily disrupted by the Echo's wave of harmonics. Commander Zarek's image flickered as he conferred with his officers. Aria seized the opportunity. "Commander, the Echo has shown no aggression. Let us explore this encounter together. There is much to learn for all our peoples." A long pause followed, the cosmos holding its breath. Then, slowly, the Volari ships began to withdraw. Their intentions uncertain, but their immediate threat averted. "We will monitor the situation," Zarek stated, his expression unreadable.
"But know this, the Consortium will not tolerate a threat to its interests." As the Volari fleet faded into the starlit expanse, Aria turned her focus back to the Echo. The entity shimmered, its presence both comforting and enigmatic, as if acknowledging their efforts to understand and communicate. In the aftermath of the encounter, the crew of the Vanguard's Hope found themselves pondering the implications of their experience. They had witnessed the Echo's power and beauty, and they had glimpsed the vast potential of a cosmos that held more mysteries than they could fathom. Dr. Alara Voss, now recovered, joined Aria on the observation deck. Together, they watched as the Echo continued its intricate dance, each pulse a note in a symphony that spanned the stars. "The Echo's message is clear," Dr. Voss said softly. "It's an invitation, a call to explore, to connect with something greater than ourselves." Aria nodded, her gaze fixed on the celestial display. "And we must answer that call with open hearts and minds. The universe is larger and more wondrous than we ever imagined." As the crew prepared to continue their journey, they knew that their encounter with the Echo was only the beginning. They carried with them not just the weight of duty, but the promise of discovery, a journey into the unknown, where every star held the potential for new revelations. The Vanguard's Hope turned once more toward the stars, its engines humming with renewed purpose. The Echo's luminous form receded into the distance, a beacon in the dark, guiding them toward a future rich with possibility and hope. And so, under the watchful gaze of the cosmos, Aria and her crew ventured onward, ready to face whatever lay on the horizon, secure in the knowledge that they were part of something far greater than themselves. Part 4. The Whispering Stars. The vastness of space stretched endlessly before the Vanguard's Hope, its engines whispering through the void as it navigated the pathways of the galaxy. The encounter with the Solarian Echo had left an indelible mark on the crew, a profound realization of the mysteries the universe held. Their next destination was the Celestian Archives, a legendary library world known for its extensive knowledge gathered from every corner of the galaxy.
The archives were said to hold ancient texts, star charts, and artifacts from countless civilizations, an invaluable resource in unraveling the ethos mysteries. As the ship approached the verdant sphere of Celestia, the crew marveled at the sight. The planet was a tapestry of emerald forests and crystalline waters, its surface crisscrossed by glowing ley lines that pulsed with a soft luminescence. Landing at the designated spaceport, Aria and her team disembarked, their senses overwhelmed by the vibrant energy of the world. The air here seemed to hum with life, resonating with the whispers of the past. They were met by Archivist Lyra, a tall figure with hair like spun silver and eyes that sparkled with curiosity. Her presence radiated warmth and wisdom, a living embodiment of the knowledge she safeguarded. "Welcome to Celestia," she greeted, her voice musical and soothing. "We have much to share, and I understand you come with questions about the Solarian Echo." Aria nodded, following Lyra through the winding pathways of the archives, where towering shelves brimming with scrolls and data crystals stretched as far as the eye could see. The heart of the archives was a great chamber, its vaulted ceiling adorned with holographic displays of constellations and swirling galaxies. Here, Lyra led them to a central dais, where a projection of the Echo flickered to life. "The Echo is an ancient entity," Lyra explained, her fingers dancing over the controls. "Its origin predates recorded history, a relic of a forgotten era when the stars sang with the voices of countless worlds." Dr. Voss stepped forward, her eyes wide with wonder. "Do the archives hold any accounts of its purpose or its past interactions with other civilizations?" Lyra nodded, her expression thoughtful. "The Echo has appeared to many across the millennia, always offering knowledge. Yet it is selective, choosing only those it deems ready to understand its truths." As they delved deeper into the archives, the crew discovered records of past encounters with the Echo. Each account varied, shaped by the perceptions and cultures of those who experienced it, yet all shared a common thread, a sense of awe and transformation. Amidst the ancient scrolls, Jax uncovered a curious artifact, a crystalline sphere that pulsed with the same harmonious light as the Echo. Its surface was etched with intricate patterns that seemed to shift and dance as if alive. "This must be some kind of medium," Jax speculated, carefully examining the sphere, "a way to focus or interpret the Echo's energy." Lyra smiled, her eyes reflecting the sphere's glow. "Indeed, it is known as an ether crystal, a conduit for the Echo's resonance. Few possess the skill to wield it, but in the right hands, it can unlock untold potential." As if in response to their inquiries, the sphere emitted a soft melody, a hauntingly beautiful tune that stirred something deep within their souls. It was a message, a call to those who dared to listen. Moved by the experience, Aria felt a deepening connection to the Echo and its enigmatic purpose. She realized that their journey was not just about discovering the Echo's origins, but also about understanding themselves and their place in the cosmos. With newfound resolve, the crew prepared to depart. Lyra gifted them the ether crystal, a token of trust and a guiding light for the path ahead. As they left the archives, the starry canopy above seemed to shimmer with approval, each twinkling light a reminder of the stories yet to be written. Their next destination lay beyond the reach of known space, a region shrouded in myths and legends where the Echo's influence was strongest. It was a voyage into the unknown, to a place where the boundaries of reality blurred and the stars themselves whispered secrets. As the Vanguard's hope set course for this uncharted realm, the crew settled into their routines, each member reflecting on their role in the unfolding narrative.
They were explorers, seekers of truth, and the universe was their canvas. The days slipped by in a tranquil procession, the hum of the ship a comforting lullaby. In the silence of the void, the crew pondered the mysteries of existence, the echo's haunting melody ever present in their minds. One evening, as Aria stood alone on the observation deck, lost in thought, she was joined by Kale. The usually taciturn security officer seemed contemplative, his gaze fixed on the swirling nebulae beyond the viewport. "It's strange," Kale mused, breaking the silence. "I've spent my life guarding against threats, yet this journey feels different, like there's something more we're meant to protect." Aria nodded, understanding his sentiment. Perhaps it's not just about protecting what's outside, but also nurturing the connections we forge along the way. Their conversation was interrupted by a gentle chime from the console, an incoming transmission from the Valari Consortium. Curious, Aria activated the view screen to find the face of Commander Zarek once more. "We have reconsidered our stance," Zarek began, his tone less confrontational. "The Echo's potential cannot be ignored, and we wish to join your expedition into the unknown." Aria considered his words, sensing a shift in the Valari's approach. "We welcome your cooperation, Commander. Together, we can uncover the Echo's mysteries and ensure its knowledge benefits all." As the connection closed, Aria felt a sense of unity forming, a fragile yet hopeful alliance that could propel them toward new horizons. With the Valari joining their ranks, the expedition resumed, the ships sailing through the starlit sea with renewed purpose. The Echo's call resonated through the cosmos, a beacon guiding them toward their destiny. And as the Vanguard's hope ventured deeper into the vast unknown, the crew knew that their journey was only just beginning. The stars held countless stories, and it was their duty to listen, to learn, and to share those tales with the universe. Together, they would forge a path through the whispering stars, bound by the promise of discovery and the enduring light of the Solarian Echo.
Part 5. The Luminal Confluence. The fabric of space seemed to hum with anticipation as the Vanguard's hope and its newfound allies approached the Luminal Confluence, a region of space known only through the myths and whispered tales of starfarers. It was said to be a place where time and light intertwined, creating a passage to realms unseen. The combined fleet of the Vanguard's hope and the Valari ships slowed as they neared the perimeter of the confluence. Their sensors alive with readings that defied conventional understanding. The starlight refracted through the cosmic veil, casting prismatic reflections across their hulls. As the crew of the Vanguard's hope prepared for the transition, Aria felt a familiar presence beside her. Dr. Alara Voss, her gaze contemplative as she observed the swirling luminescence beyond the viewport. "Are we ready for this?" Aria asked, her voice a soft murmur that barely disturbed the stillness. Dr. Voss nodded, her eyes reflecting the myriad colors of the confluence. "We stand on the threshold of possibility, Aria. Whatever lies beyond, we are meant to find it." With a nod of determination, Aria gave the signal and the ships advanced into the confluence. As they crossed the boundary, the universe seemed to shift around them. The familiar rhythms of time and reality unraveled, replaced by a cascade of sensations both ethereal and profound. Inside the confluence, space folded and unfolded in a kaleidoscope of light and shadow, revealing glimpses of worlds and timelines that existed beyond the reach of ordinary perception. The crew watched in awe as entire histories played out in the blink of an eye, a testament to the boundless tapestry of existence. Amidst this cosmic symphony, the ships maintained course, guided by the Echo's unerring call. The aether crystal, aboard the Vanguard's Hope, resonated in harmony with the environment, its melodies weaving with the echo's song to create a bridge across the stars. Their journey brought them to an ancient nexus, a focal point where the echo's presence was strongest. Here the light coalesced into a vast, shimmering expanse, a cosmic stage upon which the echo's true form began to materialize. From the luminal mists emerged the visage of the Solarian Echo, an entity of exquisite beauty and complexity. Its form shifted and flowed, a tapestry of stardust and memory, its presence both humbling and inspiring. The Echo's voice filled the ships, a chorus of voices woven together in perfect harmony. It spoke of the universe's birth and the cycles of creation, of the knowledge carried within its essence, and of the shared journey that bound all life. As the Echo shared its wisdom, the crew found themselves enveloped in visions, each a glimpse into the vast web of connections that defined the cosmos. They witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, the harmony and discord that shaped the galaxies, and the enduring hope that illuminated the darkest corners of space. Among these visions, Aria saw a future where understanding and unity transcended the barriers of time and distance. A future where the lessons of the past became the foundation for a new era of exploration and discovery. But the Echo's message was not without caution. It spoke of balance and responsibility, of the need to honor the interconnectedness of all things, and to safeguard the fragile equilibrium that sustained life. As the visions faded, Aria felt a profound sense of purpose settle within her being. The journey into the luminal confluence had revealed the true nature of their quest, one that transcended the pursuit of knowledge for its own sake. The Echo's form began to dissolve, its presence folding back into the confluence, leaving behind a lingering warmth and a renewed sense of direction. With the Echo's blessing, the ships turned their gaze back toward the galaxy, ready to carry its message forward. As the fleet emerged from the confluence, they found themselves once more in the familiar embrace of the stars. The Echo's song lingered in their hearts, a reminder of the lessons learned and the promise of what lay ahead. In the days that followed, the crew of the Vanguard's Hope shared their experience with their Valari allies, forging bonds of understanding that transcended their differences. Together, they charted a course for the stars, united in their commitment to explore and protect the wonders of the universe. For Aria and her crew, the journey continued, a journey filled with discovery, connection, and the unyielding light of the Solarian Echo. As the stars whispered their secrets, they knew that their story was only one thread in the grand tapestry of existence, woven with care and purpose into the endless expanse of the cosmos. Part 6. Tides of Resonance. The galaxy stretched before them like an infinite canvas of possibilities, and the Vanguard's Hope sailed through it with a newfound grace. It was as if the encounter with the Solarian Echo had imbued the ship and its crew with an ethereal vitality, a deeper sense of connection to the universe and its mysteries. Their course led them to a secluded star system, nestled within the nebula of whispers, a region shrouded in myths of ancient guardians and celestial harmonies. The system was home to a series of small, verdant planets orbiting a sun that shone with a gentle golden light. As the Vanguard's Hope made its approach, an unexpected beacon began to pulse from one of the planets below, a rhythmic signal that resonated with the Echo's melody. The crew exchanged curious glances, and Aria decided to investigate the source. Landing on the surface of the planet, Aria, Kale, and Dr. Voss disembarked
to find a landscape that was both welcoming and mysterious.
Lush forests stretched into the horizon, their leaves aglow with a bioluminescent aura, and the air was scented with a blend of alien blooms. The signal emanated from a crystalline structure, nestled within a valley, a monument of intricate spires and arches that sparkled in the sunlight. The structure hummed with energy, its surface inscribed with glyphs that shifted and shimmered as if alive. As the team approached, they were greeted by an unexpected figure, a being of light and shadow, whose form seemed to drift between dimensions. Its presence was calming, and its voice resonated like a gentle breeze across a field of chimes. "Welcome, travelers," the being intoned, its eyes like twin stars. "I am Phalor, keeper of the harmonic nexus. You have come at a time of reflection and renewal." Aria inclined her head in greeting, captivated by Phalor's ethereal presence. "We are honored to be here, Keeper. We seek to understand the echo's purpose and the stories woven into the fabric of this place." Thalor gestured toward the crystalline monument, its light fluctuating with the rhythm of the pulse. "This nexus is a convergence point, a sanctuary for the harmonies that bind the cosmos. Here, the echo's song finds resonance, and its wisdom is shared with those who listen." Dr. Voss stepped forward, her eyes wide with wonder. "Can you guide us, Keeper? Help us understand the meaning within the echo's melody?" Phalor nodded, extending a hand toward the nexus. "Let the resonance guide you. Open your hearts and minds, and the truths you seek will reveal themselves." With Thalor's guidance, the team attuned themselves to the nexus, allowing its energy to envelop their senses. They became aware of the subtle vibrations that pulsed through the air, a symphony of frequencies that transcended language and thought. In this heightened state of awareness, Aria experienced a series of visions, a tapestry of interconnected lives and moments that spanned across time and space. She saw the birth of stars and the blossoming of civilizations, the struggles and triumphs of countless beings united by the echo's call. Kale, standing beside her, glimpsed the future where the lessons of the past shaped a harmonious era of exploration and cooperation. And Dr. Voss, filled with the beauty of the Nexus's song, felt a profound kinship with the universe that surpassed mere understanding. As the visions faded, the team emerged from the Nexus, their spirits uplifted by the knowledge they had gained. Phalor watched them with a serene expression, aware of the transformation that had taken place within their souls. "The echoes of your journey will ripple across the stars," Phalor said, his voice carrying the weight of ages. "Remember, the universe is a reflection of your intentions. Carry forward the light, and it shall illuminate the path for others." With hearts full of gratitude, the team bid farewell to Thalor and the harmonic nexus, returning to the Vanguard's hope with renewed purpose. The ship lifted from the planet's surface, its course set for the mysteries that lay beyond the nebula of whispers. As they traveled through the cosmic tapestry, the crew shared their experiences, each revelation adding depth to their understanding of the echo and the universe it sought to unite. The bonds between them grew stronger, a testament to the shared journey and the light that guided them. In the quiet moments, when the stars shimmered like a sea of diamonds, Aria found herself reflecting on the Keeper's words. The universe was indeed a reflection of their intentions, a canvas upon which they could paint a future born of understanding and harmony. With this realization, the Vanguard's hope embarked on a new chapter of its voyage, a journey that would lead them to the heart of the galaxy's greatest mysteries and the promise of a brighter tomorrow
Through the tides of resonance and the echoes of their experiences, Aria and her crew embraced the infinite possibilities of the cosmos, carrying forward the light of the Solarian echo, a beacon of hope and discovery amidst the vast expanse of space. Part 7. Echoes of the Past. The journey of the Vanguard's hope continued, its course now set towards a cluster of ancient worlds known as the Celestial Gardens. These planets were reputed to be remnants of a long-lost civilization, their landscapes a mosaic of ruins and thriving ecosystems that bore the traces of those who once called them home. As the ship approached the gardens, a sense of calm anticipation filled the crew. The stars here glowed with a gentle luminescence, casting a soft glow over the verdant worlds below. It was as if time itself had slowed, allowing the past and present to coexist in harmonious balance. Aria, guided by the echo's subtle pull, directed the landing on the largest of the planets, a world blanketed in emerald forests and crystalline lakes. The air was rich with the scent of blooming flora, and the gentle rustle of leaves created a symphony that seemed to echo the distant melodies of the echo itself. Disembarking with her team, Aria felt a profound sense of serenity wash over her, a feeling shared by Kale, Dr. Voss, and Lila, who had joined them for this exploration. Together, they ventured into the depths of the forest, the path illuminated by shafts of golden sunlight that pierced the canopy above. Their journey led them to an ancient amphitheater nestled within a forested valley. The structure, though weathered by time, retained a grandeur that spoke of gatherings once held in ages past. Its stones were inscribed with symbols that pulsed faintly with the light of the echo. As they explored the amphitheater, the crew encountered a group of indigenous beings, graceful creatures with skin like iridescent silk and eyes that shimmered with 1,000 colors. They moved with fluid elegance, their presence as much a part of the landscape as the flora and fauna. One among them stepped forward, offering a gesture of welcome. Her voice was like a gentle breeze, carrying an echo of ancient wisdom. "Travelers from the stars, we are the Alarian, keepers of the gardens. You are welcome here in peace." Aria bowed her head in respect. "We are honored to be in your presence. We seek to understand the history of this place and its connection to the echo." The Alarian guide, named Seraphis, nodded with a serene smile. "The gardens are a living memory, a testament to the cycles of life and renewal. The echo song has long been part of our world, a reminder of the unity that binds us all." As Seraphis spoke, the Alarian led them through the amphitheater, sharing stories of their ancestors and the symbiotic relationship they maintained with the gardens. Through their tales, the crew learned of the ancient culture that once flourished here, a civilization that had embraced the echo's teachings and woven them into the fabric of their existence. Under the guidance of the Alarian, the crew participated in a ritual of resonance, a harmonious convergence where the melodies of the echo intertwined with the natural rhythms of the world. The experience was transcendent, each note a thread that wove their spirits into the tapestry of life. In this state of unity, Aria glimpsed a vision, a glimpse of a past where the echo's presence had guided the flourishing of countless worlds. It was a time of exploration and enlightenment, where knowledge flowed freely and the universe sang in harmony. The vision faded, leaving Aria with a renewed sense of purpose. The echo was more than a mystery to be unraveled. It was a bridge to a future of shared understanding and peace. As their time in the Celestial Gardens drew to a close, the crew thanked the Alarian for their hospitality and wisdom.
Seraphis bestowed upon them a gift, a delicate crystal etched with the symbols of the gardens, a reminder of the connection they now shared. With the crystal in hand, Aria and her team returned to the Vanguard's Hope, their hearts full of gratitude and resolve.
The ship lifted from the planet's surface, carrying with it the light of the gardens and the lessons learned from its serene inhabitants. As the Vanguard's Hope sailed once more through the starlit sea, the crew reflected on their journey and the discoveries that awaited them beyond the horizon. The universe, with all its wonders and mysteries, beckoned them to explore and to cherish the connections they forged along the way. Guided by the echo's melody, Aria knew their path was one of exploration and unity, a journey that would continue to unfold, revealing the endless beauty of the cosmos and the enduring light of the Solarian echo. Part 8. The Starweaver's Haven. The cosmic journey of the Vanguard's Hope carried it ever onward, through starlit corridors and past nebulae that glowed like ethereal lanterns strung across the night sky. Each waypoint in their voyage was a new chapter, a testament to the boundless wonders of the universe that awaited those with curiosity and open hearts. Their next destination was a realm whispered of in tales and legends, the Starweaver's Haven. Known as a sanctuary of artisans and scholars, it was a place where the fabric of space seemed to be woven with dreams, where reality and imagination danced in a delicate balance. Approaching the haven, the ship passed through a shimmering aurora that rippled across space like liquid light. Beyond, the haven emerged, a cluster of interconnected asteroids suspended in a delicate web of luminal threads, each glowing with the hues of 1,000 sunsets. Aria stood on the bridge, captivated by the spectacle before her. The luminal threads connected the asteroids in a vast network, like an intricate tapestry woven from the very light of the stars. The ship docked at one of the main asteroids, its surface alive with vibrant flora and crystalline structures. As the crew disembarked, they were greeted by the Starweavers, a diverse collective of beings, each emanating an aura of creativity and innovation. Among them was Malus, a master weaver whose presence radiated warmth and inspiration. "Welcome to the haven," Malus intoned, their voice carrying the cadence of a gentle stream. "You are travelers of the echo, yes? We have awaited your arrival with anticipation." Aria smiled, sensing the wisdom behind Malus's eyes. "We seek to learn from the echo and the knowledge it offers. Your haven is a marvel. Its beauty resonates with the echo's song." Malus nodded, acknowledging the compliment. "The threads you see are luminal filaments, conduits of energy and thought. They allow us to shape and share our visions, to explore the universe within and without." Guided by Malus, the team explored the haven, each step revealing wonders that defied description. They walked beneath arches of crystalline foliage, watched as artisans crafted with light and sound, and joined scholars in the contemplation of cosmic patterns revealed through the luminal threads. In this haven of creativity, the crew discovered the Starweaver's central philosophy, a belief that the echo was not just a source of knowledge, but an invitation to create. The haven was a testament to this ideal, a place where imagination flourished and dreams took flight. Inspired by their surroundings, Dr. Voss delved into the Starweaver's archives, seeking insights into the echo's connection to creativity. There, she uncovered writings that spoke of the echo as a muse, a catalyst for innovation and change across the ages. The echo's melody is a symphony of possibilities, Malus explained, overseeing the archives with a gentle hand. It reminds us that we are all weavers of our own destinies, bound together by the threads of our shared experiences. One evening, beneath the glow of luminal threads that painted the sky in hues of sapphire and gold, the crew gathered with the Star Weavers for a celebration of unity and inspiration. Music filled the air, a harmonious blend of melodies that echoed the echo's eternal song. As they danced and sang, Aria felt the weight of the universe lift from her shoulders, replaced by a lightness of spirit and a clarity of purpose. The Haven had shown them the power of creativity and collaboration, the potential to weave a future rich with understanding and beauty. In the days that followed, the crew bid farewell to the Star Weavers, carrying with them gifts of luminal crystals and the wisdom of those who had embraced the symphony of the echo. Malus and the Star Weavers offered their blessings, knowing that the echo's journey was a shared one. With hearts full of inspiration, the Vanguard's hope continued its voyage through the galaxy, the echo's melody guiding them toward new discoveries, new worlds where the light of creativity and unity could flourish. Each planet, each star system, was a new thread to weave into the grand tapestry of existence, a chance to learn and grow, to connect and understand. As the ship sailed on, the crew remained united in their mission to explore the endless possibilities of the cosmos and to shine the light of the Solarian echo upon the path that lay ahead. Together, they would continue to journey through the stars, guided by the dreams and visions that existed within each of them, illuminated by the harmony of the universe, and woven into the fabric of the cosmos by the gentle hand of the Star Weaver's Haven. Art 9. The Harmonic Sea. Time flowed seamlessly as the Vanguard's hope traversed the cosmos, each sector of space new chapter in the symphony that was their journey. The ship's path now led them to a region known as the Harmonic Sea, a vast expanse of space where gravitational anomalies resonated with a transcendent beauty, producing waves of light and sound that rippled across the void, drawn by tales of hidden wonders and celestial phenomena. Aria felt the echo's subtle guidance as they neared the edge of this enigmatic sea. The ship slipped through the boundary of space-time, entering a realm where the stars danced to the rhythm of an unseen conductor. The Harmonic Sea was unlike anything they had encountered. Space undulated around them in harmonious ways, a living tapestry of color and sound that filled the senses and expanded the mind. Each wave carried with it echoes of distant worlds, their stories woven into the fabric of the universe itself. As the ship glided through this ocean of harmony, the crew experienced profound moments of clarity and connection. It was as if the universe itself sang to them, each note a reminder of the unity that bound all things. In this otherworldly domain, the crew encountered a new presence, a species known as the Zenthari, beings of light and energy who moved with the fluid grace of the waves themselves. The Zenthari welcomed them with open arms, their voices a chorus that resonated with the cosmic symphony. One among them, a Zenthari named Orin, emerged as their guide. His form shimmered like liquid crystal, and his voice was a soothing melody that transcended language. "Welcome, travelers of the echo," he intoned, his eyes aglow with warmth. "You have entered the home of the Harmonic Sea, a sanctuary of resonance and reflection." Aria, moved by the ethereal beauty of the Zenthari, responded with admiration. "Your world is a marvel, Orin. We are honored to witness its wonders and to learn from its harmony." Guided by Orin,
the crew explored the depths of the harmonic sea. They journeyed through fields of luminescent waves, each crest a portal to memories and dreams, each trough a cradle of rest and renewal. In the heart of the sea, the Zenthari revealed a sacred space, a grand amphitheater formed by the waves, where the sounds of the universe coalesced into an ever-changing symphony. Here, beings from across the stars gathered to share their stories, to listen to the echoes of their journeys, and to find solace in the unity of the cosmic choir. As they joined the gathering, the crew was invited to partake in the harmonic communion, a ritual of shared resonance where the songs of countless stars interwove with the echo's ever-present melody. It was a moment of profound connection, a reminder of their place in the grand tapestry of the universe. Kale, usually the most reserved of the crew, spoke of the resonance he felt deep within his being. It's as if we are all threads in a vast symphony, each contributing to the whole. Dr. Voss, moved by the communion, reflected on the echo's influence. The echo calls us to remember, to understand, and to celebrate the unity that underlies all creation. Aria, touched by the harmony of the moment, realized that the journey was not solely about discovery, but about becoming part of a greater whole. The echo's song was a call to transcend individuality and embrace the collective wisdom of the universe. As the communion drew to a close, Orin presented the crew with a gift, a sphere of pure harmonic energy, a symbol of the unity they had experienced. May this serve as a reminder of your time in the harmonic sea and the connections forged through the echo's song. With hearts full of gratitude and a renewed sense of purpose, the crew bid farewell to the Zenthari, their spirits uplifted by the harmony of the sea and the kinship they had discovered. The Vanguard's hope departed the harmonic sea, its course set for new frontiers.
In their hearts, the resonance of their journey remained, a guiding light and a reminder of the shared melody that united the cosmos. As the ship sailed into the infinite expanse, the crew carried with them the legacy of the harmonic sea, the wisdom of the Zenthari, and the enduring light of the Solarian echo, an eternal song that would guide their voyage through the stars, illuminating the path to new discoveries and deeper understanding. Part 10. The Ethereal Conclave. The Vanguard's hope moved gracefully through the expanse of space, its hull bathed in the soft glow of distant stars. Each new journey seemed to imbue the ship and its crew with an even deeper reverence for the mysteries of the universe and the endless possibilities that lay before them. Their travels now brought them to a seldom visited region known as the Ethereal Conclave, a sanctuary where the energy of the cosmos collected in ethereal vortices, creating a magnificent display of swirling luminescence. It was said to be a place where the most ancient of beings gathered, their knowledge echoing through the layers of time. Aria stood on the observation deck, captivated by the beauty of the conclave as it unfolded beyond the viewport. The space outside shimmered with iridescent spirals of light, each vortex a portal to realms of thought and memory, untouched by time. As they approached the conclave, the ship was enveloped in an aura of tranquility, a gentle reminder of the peace and wisdom that lay within. Here, the boundaries of space and time seemed to blur, creating a seamless harmony that resonated with the song of the Solarian echo. The crew disembarked onto a floating platform that drifted through the heart of the conclave. They were met by the elders of the ethereal conclave, beings whose forms flickered like starlight, and whose presence conveyed an ageless serenity. One of the elders, a being named Solara, stepped forward. Her voice was a cascade of soft harmonics, carrying the weight of countless centuries. Welcome, seekers of the echo. You have come to a place where the past and future converge in eternal harmony. Aria, humbled by Solara's presence, bowed her head in greeting. We stand in awe of the conclave's beauty and the wisdom it holds. We come seeking understanding and the echo's truth. Solara's gaze was warm, her eyes reflecting the knowledge of ages. The echo is a guide and a witness, a beacon for those who strive to comprehend the vastness of existence. Here, in the conclave, the threads of life's tapestry are woven, revealing the patterns of destiny. Under Solara's guidance, the crew embarked on a journey through the conclave's luminous pathways. Each step carried them deeper into a realm where the boundaries of self dissolved, and the echoes of all who had come before whispered their stories in the language of the stars. As they walked, Aria felt the echo's presence strengthen, its song weaving through the fabric of the conclave, echoing the experiences of countless beings who had walked these paths before them. They arrived at the conclave's heart, a vast chamber where the vortices converged, forming a radiant sphere of energy that pulsed with the rhythm of the universe itself. Here the elders conducted the rite of reflection, a ceremony that connected the participants to the collective consciousness of the cosmos. In the chamber, the crew joined hands with the elders, their spirits merging with the energy of the sphere. Instantly, they were transported to a place beyond time, where memories and possibilities flowed like a river of light. Each crew member experienced their own vision, a personal journey through the echoes of their past and future. Aria saw her path entwined with the threads of countless lives, a testament to the impact of their journey and the potential for growth and change. Kale experienced a vision of unity, where all beings came together in a symphony of peace and cooperation. Dr. Voss witnessed the continuation of knowledge, a never-ending journey toward understanding and enlightenment. As the visions faded, the crew returned to the present, their hearts filled with the insights they had gained. The sphere's energy continued to pulse, a reminder of the infinite possibilities that lay within the universe's embrace. Solara watched them, her expression serene. The echo offers us a canvas upon which to paint our destinies. It is a call to create, to discover, and to illuminate the darkness with the light of understanding. With gratitude, the crew thanked Solara and the elders for their guidance and the experiences shared within the conclave. The elders bestowed upon them a luminal shard, a fragment of the conclave's energy, symbolizing the connection they had forged with the universe's wisdom. As the Vanguard's hope departed the ethereal conclave, its course set for new horizons, the crew carried with them the lessons of the conclave and the light of the Solarian echo, a light that promised to guide them through the mysteries yet to come. Together, they sailed into the cosmic sea, their journey a testament to the harmony of the universe and the enduring quest for unity and understanding. With the echo's song in their hearts, they ventured onward, ready to explore the infinite possibilities that awaited them among the stars. Art 11. The luminous anchorage. As the Vanguard's hope continued its celestial voyage, it ventured into the vicinity of the luminous anchorage, a region where drifting celestial bodies glowed with an ethereal radiance. It was a sanctuary for wanderers, a place where spacefaring souls could rest amidst the calming resonance of floating luminescent orbs. The anchorage had long been a waypoint for travelers seeking reflection and respite, its presence a beacon to those navigating the vast corridors of space. Each orb was said to hold a fragment of ancient starlight, a repository of forgotten dreams and cosmic wisdom. Upon arrival, Aria and her crew were greeted by the sight of the anchorage, a celestial harbor where the orbs drifted like serene lanterns in the cosmos,
their gentle glow casting intricate patterns on the ship's hull. The presence of the anchorage imparted a sense of tranquility, as if the universe itself had paused to take a breath. Disembarking onto one of the many floating platforms, Aria and her team were welcomed by the keepers of the anchorage, an eclectic group of travelers who had made this celestial haven their home. Their leader, a wise and gentle being named Callan, greeted them with a warm smile. "Welcome to the luminous anchorage," Callan said, his voice as soothing as the light that surrounded them. "Here you may find peace and inspiration amidst the glow of the stars." Aria inclined her head in gratitude, feeling the calm of the anchorage envelop her. "We are grateful for your hospitality, Callan. The anchorage is a marvel, a place where the echo's melody seems to linger in the very air." Callan nodded, his eyes twinkling with the wisdom of one who had witnessed the dance of the stars. "Each orb is a vessel of memory and light, a fragment of the universe's story. You are welcome to explore their secrets, to listen to the echoes of the past and the whispers of the future." With Callan as their guide, the crew meandered through the anchorage, each step revealing the beauty and mystery of the drifting orbs. They discovered that each orb was unique, its light a manifestation of the experiences and dreams it held. In the heart of the anchorage, the crew gathered around a particularly luminous orb, its surface shifting with hues of azure and gold. As they reached out to touch it, a soft melody filled the air, an echo of the Solarian Echo's song, a gentle reminder of the connections that spanned the cosmos. The orb responded to their presence, unveiling visions of distant worlds and forgotten eras. The crew saw glimpses of civilizations that had risen and fallen, their stories etched in the light of the stars. They witnessed moments of joy and sorrow, of creation and renewal, all woven into the tapestry of existence. As the visions unfolded, Leela, a member of the crew, whose intuition had always been guided by the stars, felt a deep resonance with the orb's glow. She saw a vision of a future where the knowledge of the echo had brought about an era of harmony and exploration. A future where the anchorage was a hub for scholars and dreamers alike. Moved by the experience, the crew gathered their insights, sharing their reflections with one another and with Callan. They spoke of the unity and understanding that had emerged from their journey, of the light that guided them even in the darkest reaches of space. Callan listened with quiet attentiveness, nodding as he absorbed their tales. The light of the anchorage is a reflection of the universe itself. It is a reminder that we are all part of a greater whole, bound together by the echoes of our journeys. As their time at the anchorage drew to a close, Callan presented them with a shard of starlight, a small, radiant fragment of an orb, as a token of their visit and a symbol of the connections they had nurtured. With renewed purpose, Aria and her crew returned to the Vanguard's hope, their spirits lifted by the anchorage's gentle glow and the lessons they had learned. The ship departed the Celestial Haven, its course set for new adventures, its path illuminated by the light of the Solarian Echo. As the Vanguard's hope continued its journey through the cosmos, the crew carried with them the wisdom of the anchorage and the dreams of those who sought solace among the stars. In the boundless expanse of the universe, they embraced their role as explorers and guardians of the Echo's light, knowing that their journey was just one thread in the grand tapestry of time, a tapestry woven with care, hope, and the promise of discovery.